Hello everyone, welcome to Cursed on Late Night Gaming, here in Farming Simulator 19. I wanted to do another quick look at the new Lizard tractors that just came out. Well, let me rephrase that. These mods were out for quite some time, but they were, in my opinion, unusable because they did not have a 3-point hitch. But Friday they got an update. And now they have 3-point hitches, and now they are completely usable, and they're actually really, really cool. Normally when there's a Lizard product on Mod Hub, I don't really get that excited about it because they generally are kind of because the design for the most part came from someone's head. But these are really cool. Now, there was another Lizard tractor that came out that I downloaded, but it doesn't have a 3-point. But it is also a really cool tractor, and I would love for them to do an update. Is these. It has an open cab version and a closed cab version. Big, giant, beefy tires, lots of options, but it just has the standard hitch, which I can't use. I'm pretty sure that's the case. You can see right here, it looks like from here and here and here, it looks like it could have a 3-point. First of all, anyway, let's take a look at these. We have the 1128 and the 1428. They have, the main difference is horsepower. Looking at the settings here, let's go into least items. Okay. So the green one, I maxed out the horsepower as high as it could go, is 360, and this is under medium tractors. So that's not medium in my opinion. And then we have the orange one, which is also 380. So you see 360, 380, and this is under large tractors. It says chip. But there is, I believe, let's just go and look, shall we? Oh, there it is. So here you can see there are a number of engine options. 230, 280, 320, and 360. And then the tire combos are just nuts. And even if we switch over to Lizard, you can even get tracks. I don't know what these are for. I don't quite understand. Is it just to be funny? I don't know. Then it's got a bunch of knobbies, like crazy knobbies. And then it's even got tracks. You can even get tracks. I don't know if they're 3D tracks or not. I don't think so. But there is a huge amount of options, and it's pretty much the same for the other. I'm going to try to do a less of a crappy search here. Let's go into. Now this has 280, 320, and 350, and 380. So lots of options. Not so much in the color options, but that's okay. I mean, if you want, you can just be gray. But let's take a look at them here. They have great detail in the engine. Fire extinguishers, an extra tank on the back, and then you can choose square tank or round tank. I put a square one on this one. Inside, I felt like you were kind of close. Feel kind of pushed up to the front here, but really, it's fine actually. Now, there is one option you can open and close the door. It does show if you hold down both buttons, something happens, but I could not. Oh, wait, I did figure it out. If you hold down both buttons, you can move the hitch in the back, in and out. That's the same option on both. Starting it up here, let's take a listen. Sounds good. Fan turns, as you can see there. It is not fully articulated, though. That's a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. So if we drive over this little bump here, you can see the whole tractor turns for the most part. But I've never really considered. And it's got an antenna. You can see the antenna going back and forth this way. They both sound the same. They have a man horn. Nice lighting. Sounds good shutting off too. Your wrist inside looks a little bent. Let me see if the pedals move inside. Let's see. John Deere Green Star. We have movement. Yeah, pretty cool. Now these are articulated. Simple inside, that's fine. Really cool engine. Look at that. Turbo. These do not have the high horsepower numbers, but they are articulated. When I first saw these, I'm like, I would totally use these. They're so cool, and like stunning, you know. But then with no 3-point. But it sure looks like one could be there. I did not see that as an option. Let's take a look. Okay. Here we are. Brands. As you can see, 145. So the horsepower is not huge. And even if you bump it up, it's 170. So you're not even going to get into the 200s. Let's see here. So we have wheel setups, of course, lots of different options, etc., but that's not where we're here. Decals, that just changes the color of the decals on the side. You do have a few color options, not a huge amount there. All the standard RGB. Window tint. Decals again. No. See? Condition. No, that's from my mod. So really, yeah, there's no option for a 3-point. If they could just put a 3-point on here, I'd be much happier. I get a little fanatical about my farms, and I tend to start a farm and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a case farm, and I buy nothing but case. Then I'll start up a new save game and I'll be like, okay, this is the John Deere farm, and I'll just use John Deere or Deutz or whatever. I get a little nuts about the brands I'm using on the farm, and I thought, oh, it'd be so cool to do nothing but Lizard. But then I saw these, and I'm just like, I can't use them. You can pull a plow and a cultivator. But now, These are awesome. Thumbs up for me. These are official Mod Hub mods. Feel free to go grab them. Pretty cool.